Where's Rizal? Rizal's kind of
He's taking the
crucial.
Day off.
This is where we need his updates really badly. Okay, who's leading today?
Me. Okay.
Okay, all right, let's go through it then. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So okay. Good morning, everyone. So
Good morning, Yani.
I will share the Trello. Okay, I see that there is a few changes on the apa namanya on the column. So there is apa namanya wait, still loading. Okay, on the revenue ready demand and revenue ready supply. But before we, okay, so let's discuss it a little bit. So I see that all of the card that the campaign before is already updated, and we can see the on each activity there is where is the friction at, what is the update of the campaign. So I think on the update session is pretty good. I think it's everything is okay, but yeah, since there is two different columns, probably I need the Jing to give a clarification.
Sure. Okay. With your permission, Mr. Chair, I'd like to bring everybody through this meeting today because there's a pivot. Okay. Thank you very much, Gani. So there's a new list. There's two new lists: revenue ready demand and revenue ready supply. Okay. These are going to be the highest priorities while we are in survival mode, because typically what it's a improvement on the SLA. Okay. So the current SLA is that marketing will deliver 2 properties a month. The improvement on the SLA is now 2 properties a month that are ready to produce revenue, right? Not 2 properties a month that are like 6 months away from revenue or whatever, but they need to be able to produce revenue. They need to be able to produce revenue so that we can dig ourselves out of this financial hole that we're in. Okay, so that is essentially the traditional funnel. And these are the 2 top campaigns that we have in the old funnel. The new 4 campaigns that you have on revenue ready demand, these are cross chapter projects now, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to, what I'll do is this, I'll share my screen so I can walk everybody through it, okay? So you guys can see what we sort of have planned. Yeah. All right, there's gonna be a little bit of, actually I think Aldo can kind of continue where he is. But maybe also, okay, let's kind of walk it out first, and then let's see how this affects everyone's individual plans. Okay, so these are as before. Okay, so let me just kind of bring everything back to the way it used to be, so that everyone can see. Okay, this is what we used to have. Okay. Okay. This is our top campaign. This phone and WhatsApp, and let's just do the Scrum the old way, just to kind of have a refresher. Okay. So on this one, this campaign, from the looks of it, looks pretty good. So we have increased the amount of activity at the top of funnel from 104 to 121. The response rate seems pretty high. The meeting rate is, let's go ahead and take a look. So what we do is we just compare, okay, excuse me. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Okay, here it is. I can't have it on both sides. All right, well, so we need...
The meeting actually is the same number, sir. The meeting and the deal is still the same number.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, got it. So meeting and deal is the same number, but we have more responses and more activity. Okay, all right, that's good. Let's go ahead and estimate Rizal's work velocity. So Rizal's, hey, Gani, what is Rizal's work velocity today?
Okay, so on the 4th, 7 September is the list is 108, and today is 9 September is 121. So 20 is, he got 27 phone lists in 3 days. Am I right?
121 minus 108 is not 27, sir.
On the 7th September is 108, and today is 121, right? The 9th September. So the cumulative is
13
wait.
13 new lists.
Yes. Aldo's right. 13 new leads. 13 new leads, and how many days did that take? Rizal?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Johnny, how many days did that take?
2 days.
2 days?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Rizal's work velocity is about 6.5 leads per 6.5 new contacts per day. So that's his current work velocity. Okay. And then let's look at the response. The response seems to also be moving, so that part looks okay. And then the meetings seem to also need to move a little bit, right? So there could be a little bit of lag, but we should be seeing like an uptick on the meetings. So the meeting conversion rate dropped a little bit. It went from no, it should be more. Okay, wait, let me see. 7 divided by 35 is 20%. 7 divided by 32, 21%. Okay, so we dropped about 1% on the ratio for a meeting. Let's go over to Aldo real quick. Aldo, do you have any frictions at the moment? Because it looks like the ratio is dropping.
Yeah, so from the list itself, the number is increasing, but I still got like the the property agent number and also the list itself is not being qualified, so I need to qualify myself, and there's the number I attach the
I got it. Okay,
Yeah.
so basically the quality of the leads coming in are not high quality because they're agents. And okay, does Rizal know about that at the moment?
I haven't give it to Mas Rizal the answer about the lead, but I already said from on the activity here, sir.
Very good, very good. Okay, good job. Excellent, Aldo. This is exactly what we need to do. So less garbage in, less garbage out, right? So that way Rizal can screen more effectively. Yes, his work velocity is good, but there should also be quality for the 6.5. Okay, great. Okay, so that funnel seems like it's still working, and it's one of our leading funnels right now. Wayan, but you have a new funnel that you're working on. You're bringing in some new deals on your own. Can you tell us a little bit about what campaign that belongs to?
Actually, that's a community-based referral. So one of it's Mok Luli already with us already, and then his sister have making guest house in Sese. And then Blue Apsara have a villa one, and then she have another villa, and then she
okay, great. Babe, can you go ahead and create a new card and start a new campaign? Because how many deals did you get off of that?
2.
2, which is higher than anything else right now, okay? So now that is the most successful campaign. So let's keep on doing what you're doing, okay? But we need to put your idea into production. So the way to do that is I need you to create a campaign card right now, copying one of these cards, and create, well, who does the outreach? Okay, Rizal is once again in charge of outreach community, and then Gani and Tara will be in charge of converting that outreach into inquiries, and then Aldo will convert those into meetings and such forth, right? So yes, if we have a community of 180 whatever property partners, maybe we can circulate that to find a new deal.
Okay.
Okay. So very simple. I just need you to create a card. If you need any help, I'll help you with making that card because that card needs to be on this list. Okay.
Okay. So which template do I use?
You can just copy one of the existing cards and just move all the information off of it. Here, I'll get you started, right? Okay, for this one, we just make a template card for this one. We create a card from the template, and I will move it over to your list right now, Wayana's list, and when it's done, you can move it over. Okay, so this one will be your card will now be M1, MI dot, let's see, MI dot 6, yeah? It's the 6 campaign. 7? Okay, 7 campaign. Thank you very much, Aldo. And this will be community engagement and partnerships and new partnerships, okay? Okay, Aldo is no longer the champion to that. You will be the champion to that now. Where are you? Okay, there you are. And I'll remove myself. And this one is starting now on September 9th. Okay. And same thing, right? You probably need some sort of outreach at the top. Response meeting deals the same way as before, okay? Now, Rizal can probably delegate this to you or to some member of the community, maybe to Tendi or Rafik, okay? But ultimately, once again, Rizal is responsible for how much activity happens at that stage. He can delegate to you, but then you need to produce the activity and report it back to Rizal, okay? And then it works pretty much the same way. So you need to have some sort of system by which you are contacting the owner.
Wait, I'm a bit confused. If I'm outreach already it should be already in my panel. Why do I need to go to the top again?
Because if you do it right now, you're doing it as a single person. But if we do it as a team, we'll be able to get better results. Make sense?
Okay.
Yeah. So you have created an innovation, okay? This is a hospitality innovation. Now we need the hospitality innovation to positively transform as many partners as possible, okay? So you can run the entire funnel yourself, but once again, that goes back to the same problem that we used to have. These solo hero projects, and then later on, nobody knows what's going on, and it doesn't get continuously run. Now we're going to put the full weight of the marketing team to activate this particular campaign. We're going to make it into a campaign, okay? So there needs to be a certain amount of outreach to our property partners. Maybe not just to the property partners we have today, but also the 500 partners I think that we used to have too as well, right? Because it's a huge population of people that we used to work with. Maybe now's a good time to reapproach all of them and ask, do they want to repartner with us? Could be a really good time, right? That might be the easiest way for everybody to achieve their SLA. I think if you do that, we could upgrade the SLA, right? We can go from 2 to 10 probably per month. And then everybody can't say they don't have achievements anymore because we massively improved our SLA, let's say 500% if that's the case. Your campaign, your idea might be the way we get there. So, okay, let's put that in, okay? Okay, so it's the same thing as before. I'll make a copy of this card. Okay, I'll copy this. And then you can delete all this other activity here, right? Because this activity is no longer relevant to, to this card, okay? Actually, does anybody know a fast way to get rid of the activity?
Actually, you can create the template that don't have the attachment and label.
Oh, right.
Attachment label and member, you can just delete it.
Thank you, Aldo. That's brilliant. Okay, all right, I'll create another card. And in the new card, it's clean. And babe, you need to come back to me to have a sub-discussion about how to set up this campaign, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And in this particular case, Wayana should probably be the champion of this particular campaign. That's her idea. Okay? All right. Gentlemen, that's how, gentlemen and ladies, that's how we create a new innovation. That's how we put an innovation now into production. When Wayana is ready, she can move this over to the top. And I believe this is the #1 campaign we should work on. And gentlemen, this also goes back to your calendars. Gentlemen and ladies, this goes back to your calendars. Now, whatever is the first priority campaign, that's what you start working more of your time on, okay? Not on the previous campaign that you worked on. If you don't want to have this, I'm always overwhelmed, I'm working on too many things, then just save your time for the highest priority campaign, okay? All right, cool. Then let's take a look at the Facebook posts. Okay, so we did 55 posts, 5 responses, 1 meeting. Okay, that looks good. The meeting conversion rate looks really good. The response conversion rate looks better now. I think we're up. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we did before. Now we are at a 9% conversion with the 20% conversion. Okay, a 5% post into response conversion. Sorry, 9% response to post conversion, 20% meeting conversion. Okay, let's look at what we did before. Oh, it was actually better before. So it looks like the response conversion has improved and the meeting conversion has gone down a little bit. And let's go back to Aldo. Aldo, what do you think is the reason for the meeting conversion to have gone down?
So the meeting itself is still being processed. There is one that still asking permission for another. So they asked to owner, and he asked for the permission to another owner, but it's already confirmed, and the rest is still the same. I'm still processing.
Okay, perfect. Okay, this is just like deals. Even though it says 0 on the deals, it's not because it's 0, it's because it's a longer funnel. Okay, so that part's fine. Okay, thank you very much, Aldo. And let's see, it looks like the activity is pretty good. The activity is moving up. We have had 11 more posts since the previous time, so that part is tracking well. All right, good. Good amount of activity, good amount of funnel flow. Let's go look at the website. The website is currently at, okay, there's more page views, 704 page views, 146 on the new page. Okay, 704 on the Strikingly page, 146 on the WordPress page, 9 responses, 2 meetings, 0 deals. And let's look at the previous funnel. Let's see what the previous funnel was. Okay, so there's some stats. The previous funnel, there has been increases on the landing page, but there's been no conversions yet. Okay, so let's go over to Tara and Gani. Let's go to Tara first. Tara, what do you think is the principal reason that we're not converting these views into responses so far?
Honestly, I think it's because we're still like, how do I put this? Like the switch over to the new page is like putting us into like a sort of work in progress type of stage, I guess. So I feel like people are kind of thrown off, maybe. That's one thing that because when I looked at the stats, if I may, like in my spreadsheet, I mean, generally, like it's not like doing. We're not doing well if I'm comparing between the old and the new page. We've actually seen like an increase in the difference between them in overall page views and overall bounce rate, and even just like a drop in the new page in terms of like how long the user's on the page. So just like, I wonder if it's because I don't know. I don't know if they can like somewhat tell if the page is still being worked on, you know, like right now, like, because obviously like implementations are being put in, and I personally think that these are like very important implementations to put. Like I'm not like doing this like for fun. Like I think it's an important structure to have, but I think it's not like stable yet, if that makes sense. Like there's still like more work to be done. Also, me and Gani and VD, we actually discussed how the new page has a really, really low ranking right now compared to the old one. Like no matter how, let's say like the old page suddenly does so poorly, even for like maybe like for a while, it would still always do better ranking wise than the new page, just because it's been up there longer, you know. So like there's still also a lot of ground to cover for the new page. So yeah,
let's focus in a little bit. That one, let's associate one thing at a time. Ranking doesn't have anything to do with conversion. Okay, so
yeah,
let's say SEO ranking has everything to do with how much traffic arrives on the page. It has nothing to do with how much traffic actually goes and turns into an inquiry. This is not a ranking issue. This is a conversion issue, right? Which is post-ranking.
Mm-hmm.
The second thing that I want to point out is that your key issue right now is that your bounce rate is super high. So you can see that your bounce rate on Manage My Property is 45%, right? And you can see that the 2 web pages is actually an attempt to reduce your overall bounce rate by managing the traffic coming from Facebook to the WordPress site. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So that, if anything, should reduce. You're basically dropping the traffic that gives you the highest bounce rate right now, right?
Right.
So if anything, that should actually decrease your bounce rate. Make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Because you're sort of shunting bad traffic to another site. Okay, the next thing I want you to take a look at is this. The reason why I think you're getting more traffic and not enough conversion is because of this. Okay, so I broke down your Google traffic into 2 chunks. I broke down it into from September 1st to 7th and August 25th to 31st. Do you see something that happened to your bounce rate over to Gani?
Yeah. The bounce rate almost double it.
Yes.
12%.
Yes, it went up 200%. Now let's go over to Aldo. Aldo, why do you think the same website is getting a higher bounce rate with newer traffic on it?
The change of contents.
When do we change the content, Tara?
Not on this page, because I'm pretty sure this is the data for the old landing page, so no content has been changed on there.
Are we sure? Okay, let's go over to Gani.
On the new page, I make a change on 7 and 8 September.
Okay, so this is manage my property. Okay, so this is the page this is the old page on Strikingly.
Oh, on all page.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. I already write it down. I already recorded, but sorry.
Okay, so we need to know when that change happened. And Aldo, you're probably right. Maybe some of the new changes actually resulted in a higher bounce rate. Now, we need to know when that change happened, okay? Because then that becomes our pivot point at which we look and see the before and after, okay? But what I recall was we started sending traffic to this page through Google Ads about a week ago. Am I correct? So Rizal, we can check this out, right? Rizal started adding traffic to this page on a certain date. Let's see when he did that. Okay, Rizal by September 4th. Okay, I raised the issue on, let's see. I raised the issue on September 4th. What caused this increase in traffic, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then Rizal said that was due to ads, right? Okay, follow? All right, so he sent more ad traffic, but let's see when exactly that traffic started hitting. When did the ad traffic start hitting the page, okay? My hypothesis is that the ad traffic started hitting the page on September 1st, okay? Make sense?
But the ads jump into the new landing page, sir, not on the old page.
That's not what Rizal said. Rizal, I showed him the page on the old landing page, right? This is manage my property. I asked him, why did this go up?
But Rizal, the Facebook ads, it's for new landing page, sir.
But I think he also did a Google ad for this, the old page.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Yeah?
Google ads. Oh, okay.
Yes, I think he did a Google ad for the old landing page.
Perhaps.
Oh, I see. Okay, that would make sense. Traffic.
Okay, so then let's double check. Let's see if that's actually pretty consistent with what we've seen. So we're going to take a look at, we're not going to take a look at April. I don't know why it always sets it to April. Let's go the last 7 days compared to the previous period. Okay, let's say September 1st to 8th compared to the previous period. Okay, all right, cool. And then let's go ahead and take a look at our page that we normally go to. This is, I think, manage my property here. I think it's this. Not too sure. Page title. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. So now this is slightly modified to today, right? Let's take a look. Actually, let's not split the traffic. Let's start looking at the traffic from August 24th until today. Let's see what the total traffic looks like. Okay. Do you see on August 31st? I think that's when the ad campaign began, right? On August 31st, the ad campaign began, and then we started getting 6 times more traffic to the site than we normally do, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So we see that the traffic has gone up by 6 times, but what also has gone up too? The bounce rate has also gone up.
You see.
Okay, the bounce rate has gone up 200%, and the traffic rate has gone up maybe about the same, right?
So the traffic is coming from the audience.
Yes, Aldo.
Exactly.
The audience is not a quality audience.
No.
Yeah, it's also the correlation between the ads and the landing page. It's sometimes there is no correlation between
It could be that. It could be that. But guess what also happened too at the same time? We changed the landing page at the same time. Do you remember?
Yeah.
So now it's really hard to tell, everyone. It's really hard to tell unless you turn off the ads. If you really want to see what the bounce rate is, you have to turn off the ads. Or what you know what you can do on Google Analytics? I think you can sort out the acquisition by source. Okay, so we're going to try to see what came in through direct and what came in through, let's say, the other sources, right? That doesn't make any sense. Ads.google only 2? Huh, that doesn't, okay. We probably need to learn how to, oh wait, let's sort by campaign. Ah, here we go. Okay, here's the total traffic to it. And bingo, motherfuckers! That's how you prove that bitch. That's how you don't need to turn off the ads. Okay, now Gani, what is the real cause of the bounce rate? Is it because we changed the page, or is it because of the traffic?
I'm still not really
Aldo,
sure.
what is the cause of the bounce rate? Is it because we changed the page, or is it because of the traffic?
I think it's because the traffic of the ads.
How can you prove that?
Because we can see the number of bounce rate is higher at the website campaign, 59%.
Yes. Do you see this, Gani? 60% bounce rate on the website campaign, right? On the traffic from the website campaign. 12% bounce rate from organic, from not set traffic. So that's how you know. That's how you narrow down that this is a traffic issue, not a landing page issue. So then you need to bring this issue back up to result and say the traffic that you're sending down here is the problem, right? The problem is that they're mostly bouncing off. And you could say, you know what? Maybe you just have different expectations now, right? If you are going to use traffic that has a 60% bounce rate, then you just know that, okay, 40% of it will work probably, but 60% of it will go down. So you can take that into account. You can still scale up the traffic. You can still scale up the traffic to like, you know, hundreds of times, okay? But you just have a 60%, you have essentially, you have 4 times less efficiency on that type of traffic than on organic traffic, okay? All right, that's how you figure it out using Google Analytics. Don't you love this tool? It's just so fucking amazing, right? It allows you to figure things out like conclusively, not like guesswork. But okay, that's how you figure it out. Very good, Aldo. Thank you. Okay, so next, we figured out what the issue is, and Tara, I think you need to report that back up to result, right? But in the overall context of things, this doesn't matter so much right now, because in the overall context of things, this is not our priority right now. This is our priority. Okay, we need to work more on this side now. So we need to start asking ourselves, this campaign is related to Airbnb, okay? So on this campaign, there's not too much work that Result needs to do in this particular campaign, okay? I'll explain why. Airbnb, we do not control our awareness because we get awareness through ranking. And ranking is not done through marketing. It's done through merit, okay? Ranking is actually achieved by how much strategical points have you checked off, meaning your cleanliness checkoffs and your discount checkoffs. That's being managed by Vidi right now, okay? How good is your conversion rate from impressions to instant book and to inquiry? That's being managed by Gani and Tara, right? Gani, that's the same thing that you used to do in content. That's the same thing, okay?
Yeah.
Your ranking is also affected by how well you're converting inquiries into reservations, how well you're getting checkouts to happen and what star, and then how many 5-star reviews you get, okay? So this is a content issue, okay? Not a marketing issue, because marketing is automated on Airbnb.
Got it.
Okay? Marketing is somewhat automated on Google if it were not for Google Ads, right?
Yeah.
If you just tried to get, let's say, Google ranking, you would only be able to do a content strategy, right? how great is your content, how many links you have pointing to your content, just like what you would do on Airbnb. But Airbnb doesn't have an Airbnb ad, right? You can't pay Airbnb to promote your listings. So in that particular sense, it is not exactly like Google because it doesn't offer that secondary option, okay? So that's why you guys, when you're working in content, never had to think about marketing, because marketing was being done automatically by everybody pretty much that succeeded, right? Every inquiry converted into booking, that's marketing. Every 5-star review, that's marketing. Every pricing discount that got us a booking, that's marketing, okay? So that's Airbnb. This part is identical, Gani, to what you did before. What you need to do is you need to make sure that you fulfill your SLA on the instant book rate. As long as you do that, then this part runs automatically, okay?
Okay.
And all we need you to do is to actually report how many inquiries and instant books did you get, okay? And in order to calculate that, you just go over here and you calculate all the inquiries right over on this side, okay? And then you calculate the instant books by going over to the content and figuring out what is the size of this instant book deck, right? By going in here and then opening it up and then seeing how many rows there are here, okay? Okay? And that gives you what the instant book number is, okay? All right, that's it. That's all you need to report, okay? Now, next, Facebook Pro. Facebook Pro depends a lot now on Rizal, right? He's the beginning of the funnel. Rizal has committed to post 3 times a day or 18 posts a week. Then Gani and Tara, you're gonna have to look at where Rizal posts and start figuring out if he's getting responses to his posts. If he's posting somewhere and it's not getting responses, you guys gotta come up with strategy to direct Rizal how to post better so that he gets more out of his posts, okay? Once those posts are done and the inquiries are produced, Nadine will take after that particular layer, right? She'll pick up and make sure that the Facebook inbox, that the comments, that whatever, all these inquiries received will then drop into reservations, okay? And then Andre will make sure that those people get checked out, and then Shinti will make sure that these people actually leave 5-star reviews, okay? So that's essentially the funnel on that one. Now, this one is a little bit more, this one is where you guys need to check where Rizal has made some posts. I don't know where Rizal has made any posts right now. Do you guys know? Gani, do you know where Rizal has made any posts? Okay, then this is
I
where,
have the recorder, sir.
okay.
So I will share you to.
Oh, this is where he is, right? He's put it right here.
Yeah.
On this paper. Yes. Very good. Okay, that's it. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okay, this is it. I think it's this one, Gani, because these are probe listings now.
Oh, probe listing.
Okay. So the problem is he has his probe listing, but it doesn't show where he's posted it. Okay.
Maybe you can see the journal paper on the
Right here?
yeah.
Okay, let's take a look. Ah, that's great. Okay, great. September 8th. Thank you. All right. God bless Rizal. All right, this is Gani and Tara. This is where you guys come in, right? Gani and Tara, you have to come in and start monitoring and seeing, is Rizal actually getting any, is he getting any results from all these posts that he's put up, okay? So ideally, he should be posting what the URL is of each. Let's take a look and see if we find it, right? Okay, so I have to gabung into this group. I have to log in. Okay, so you guys will have to join the group too now, right? In order to do this. So you guys will have to join the group and trace his posts. So if his post gets any inquiries, if his post isn't getting inquiries, you have to tell Rizal what to do in order to start getting inquiries, right? So it might be modify the content, change the title, do whatever, but that's the activity that Gani and Tara will be working on, okay? Step 1, you guys need to join the group, right? So you'll need to follow Rizal, go into the groups that he's going into, and then making sure that he's posting correctly, okay? All right, that's pretty much it then. And then you report back how many inquiries we've gotten so far, right? So what is the new update on the inquiries or the activity? Anytime somebody says, yes, that's great, that's one, right? And Nadine needs to be also looking there to convert those inquiries into deals, okay? So you're going onto all the posts, making sure people inquire, counting how many people inquire. Nadine is also going there. Nadine should also be here at the same time. Actually, yeah, why is Nadine not here? Okay, Nadine also needs to be here. She's coming here with her team to make sure that these inquiries are being answered quickly and converted into reservations. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And then at the so that's the Facebook probes. Now this one, social media listening, I don't think you guys are, oh wait, Gani, you're involved, right? So you are going and patrolling different groups, such as these groups right here. You're patrolling different groups and you're listening for inquiries.
I see.
Right?
Okay.
So you're listening for inquiries and you are essentially, from what I understand, you are looking for inquiries that are asking for, actually, wait, why are you guys even here? You guys don't need to be here, right? Are you guys posting or?
If I understood correctly, I think is this not the one that Lilith came up with? I came up with a similar idea. Basically, these Facebook groups, their guests just posting saying they're looking for like a 2-bedroom villa in this area, and then if we are able to, somewhat meet their demands, and we just tell them, and hopefully they'll like respond to us. You have to comment on the post, basically.
Yeah. Okay. And in that case, why isn't Nadine just going and starting her funnel there? What are you guys doing? The inquiry is already there, right?
I think what Gani and Shintia have to do, I don't know if they're supposed to do it individually or together or whatever, but it's like they just have to look for those posts and just maybe we can have just this specific automated message just for them, just to lead them back like to Nadine and Andre. But we need to actually have people comment on these posts, I guess. I mean, this is my interpretation of this. So yeah.
Okay. Aldo, how do you interpret it?
I interpret this as Mas Dani and Mas Cynthia is looking for the post and filtering the post which one we can like complete the inquiry and converting it.
Okay, got it. Okay. So Gani and Shintia are looking around for posts and sending these posts over to Nadine. Nadine is then going to convert these into reservations.
That's my interpretation, yeah.
Okay, got it. So if I understand that correctly, then let's say, for example, okay, let me get into this group. Okay, so let's say Gani goes into this group, which is Bali housing something. Okay, so this is Gani and Shintia. They're patrolling around this group, and they're going to be looking for, let's say, an inquiry, right? So number one, that's not an inquiry. Okay, so skip. Okay, that's an inquiry, right? So then what they're going to do is they're going to share this, or they're going to save it somehow into, I don't know, a list, and then Nadine will work on that list, yeah? So my question is, how do you share this?
You open the, like, I don't know how to describe it. You have to open this post. Can you click on like the actual image, I guess? Oh, you can't do that?
Yeah.
Because normally you're able to do that. You just copy the link above in the search bar, but
how about you just tag Nadine onto it?
Or that.
Would that be the easiest way? You tag Nadine, and then Nadine just follows up on all the things. And
perhaps.
But then the problem is there's no address, there's no follow up. If Nadine didn't follow up, how do we know you did your job, right? So there's no evidence to connect it.
I think the way it is the same.
Actually, you can open the comments, maybe like
comments. Okay.
Like the 11 comments above. Maybe it finally opens up the post the way I want it to. No, it doesn't. Sorry, it didn't.
I can only open up this person.
Oh. Yeah, that's not. Unfortunately, that's not like saving this specific post though. Oof.
This is a fake account. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a fake person.
Oh my gosh.
You guys see that?
because he's in the photo with Jokowi.
Well,
It's I think it's a wax statue, sir.
yeah, I don't know. Okay, all right. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, we don't know. She joined today. Maybe she isn't a fake person. She just. Oh,
Mm.
okay, it's okay. She probably is a real person. But sorry, I misinterpreted. I thought she became a member of Facebook on September 4th.
I think the way it is like Mas Rizal giving me the post for the phone and WhatsApp list. So he's copying the link, post link, and I will be contacting the
How
person.
do you copy the post link?
I don't know, sir, how Mas Rizal take the post link.
Okay. I'm not sure either. Maybe it's because I'm using new Facebook. Let me turn to old Facebook. Yeah, maybe old Facebook will work better. I don't really like new Facebook. Yes, I'm always because the new one sucks. I just hate it. I just don't like it. Okay, all right. So let's go back to the old one. Maybe I can get
Oh,
the
I
URL.
think that Cynthia has already made activity on it. Please open that paper.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you very much. Okay, right.
So,
This is fun, yeah?
Cynthia just comment on that post. So just open it.
Okay. There
Yeah.
it is.
I think we should have like some sort of automated message so they just go to WhatsApp or
Okay,
whichever
okay,
platform you guys want, basically.
Okay, I get it. Okay, so Gunny and Cynthia are going out and they're directing everybody to WhatsApp. Okay, all right, yeah, we can do that. And then just screenshot and evidence it when it's done, and then we can see what the results have been. Okay, great. I think that's awesome. Gunny, is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's create two funnels, right? So when we create one funnel, then it's always confusing, like who's doing what. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create two funnels. We're gonna create B1 for Gunny. Okay, and then we create B2 for Cynthia.
I have a question, sir.
Yeah.
So it's originally from the iCard. So where is the source of truth of this campaign? Is it on marketing? Is it on BI, or is it?
Good question. Good question. Thank you very much, Aldo. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, these cards are synced now.
But
I
They
believe,
should be.
but for the new activities, you can really sync it. If I'm
let's see if they are. Let's see if they are. So we just changed something here, right? So I just changed B1 and B2 for inquiries on Ghani and Cynthia. Let's go to BI and see if that's changed. No. Okay, it hasn't changed yet. All right. Yeah. Okay. What we're supposed to have, gentlemen and ladies, is that it's supposed to be all synchronized together. Aldo, do you know if Vidi's able to do that, or is it? He told me it was possible.
I think it's not. It's impossible because it's on the Trello's back end, so we can't really sync it.
Okay.
Maybe you can create the new board. Creating the new board, maybe.
Okay. What you guys might need to do is you might need to sync up on the BI board then.
Yeah, what I expect is the champion is Lilis, right? So I expect that Lilis just gather me, Cynthia, Nadine, they just gather together and just explain what is the role of each person, what is the flow, and yeah, I expect that
Rizal was supposed to do that for you.
he not telling me yet.
Okay. So then I'm doing that for you now.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Rizal's VCL, right? So he should be the one coming and representing the chapter. Ideally, right? What happens is that all these results are actually delivered by Rizal up to Lilis. So Rizal will make sure that you deliver your result, right? And that way we don't have multiple people reporting to, vice chapter leads all talk to chapter leads and not all the way around. So then I didn't know that this person told me this thing about what's going on. So we do need to have a chain of command, Gunny, and it should be you report to Rizal. Rizal reports all this information back up to Lilis. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but I anticipated this would be a little bit tricky. But to answer Aldo's question, Aldo, what do you think is the best way to maintain the single source of truth then?
I think keep it on one board or create the new board.
Okay, I think we should probably keep one board. And this is the way I would see it, right? I think whenever you guys do an update the BI board right here, okay? That will be the single source of truth because these are the most important campaigns and you guys are working on the top of funnel right now, okay? So if there's no activity, then nobody else will get any activity. And then you can work on your own boards for the supply, the revenue ready supply, okay? Does that make sense? So when you update right now, you update your own, you're updating these cards, right? Over here. I would say these, how do we get these cards? Who created these cards? Does anyone know?
Which ones exactly?
The new ones. Oh, Bukit Vista copied.
Oh, I think it was VD when it comes to just all the cards. Like,
Okay, got it. So he copied these cards over, but now we have two sources of truth, which is not good.
I think we could just add on the description that update will be on BI card, and you can attach the BI card itself in each card.
Okay, got it. The updates will be there, but then why do we need this card?
I don't know.
I mean, it's supposed to work because apparently he used like Integromat or something, and it's
I heard
supposed
that,
to really
yeah.
sync up. Like,
That's
maybe
Okay.
like somebody can remind him. Maybe he does know how to fix this. I don't know.
Okay. I'm guessing if it's not being done right now, it's because there's not enough time, not enough skill, or they don't know how to get it done yet, right? So can we do this for now? Can we just not use these cards for now in marketing? That you guys just update the BI cards for these 4 top of funnel campaigns, okay? Or your activity on that. And then ultimately what I'd like to do is I like the cards to all sync together. That would be perfect, okay? So the card just syncs across on different Trello boards, and that would be beautiful. But ultimately, also, everyone, we might get rid of chapter sync-ups. Because remember, we used to not have chapter sync-ups. We used to have only squad sync-ups. And guess what? This is your new squad. Make sense? Okay, Johnny's like, oh, what's going on? So, remember back in Bukit Vista 3? Aldo, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we have content sync up every Tuesday on Bukit Vista 3.
Right, in Bukit Vista 3, we had once a week, right? But we had squad sync-ups much more frequently, right? So this is your new squad, right? A squad is a group of people who work together on one mission. And, related to the company, right? Before you guys are working on one mission related to the chapter. So this is a particular mission related to a campaign. Okay, let's not go into too many ideas right now. That's confusing. Let's sort of limit it down. Make it simple. So the simple thing is, let's go ahead. Everybody in marketing, please update these BI cards for now until told otherwise, all right? So on Friday, please update your cards here, okay, for the revenue ready campaigns, and then update your cards on the revenue ready supply on the marketing chapter. Make sense? Okay, so revenue ready supply, demand, okay. Update on the BI stack, okay? And then for revenue ready supply, you can update here, okay? And then these campaigns then become low priority campaigns. Okay? Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. I'll just update here. Okay? So Gani, what are you gonna do on Thursday night?
On Thursday night, update the card.
Which cards are you gonna update?
Okay, on the BI stack and on the Airbnb and Facebook Pro listing on these 2 cards and on the marketing side.
Okay, Gani, what you're going to update is this, right? Right now we had Nadine update this for you. Okay, so you're going to update how many inquiries and how many instant books we have gotten since September. Let's just say September 8th, right? Okay. So
Okay.
total number of inquiries and instant books since September 8th. Do you know how to do that, Gani?
Yeah.
Okay, good. If you're not sure, ask Vidi, right? He has access to the data. He can fill you in. Okay, so that's all you update. All right. Next, what should Rizal update then? Gani.
Result update on on the Airbnb listing performance, Airbnb performance.
Okay, he needs to find a way to check how many page views we got on each profile during that week. Okay.
Yeah.
Most likely, over time, it will be Vidi's job. Okay, because Vidi could probably do that faster using some sort of scraping tool to harvest the data. Am I right, Aldo? Yeah. So then Vidi will just be in charge of basically Vidi's output will be how much awareness is going up through his strategy. Okay. So Rizal doesn't have to actually do much. Rizal just needs to count it, but then after we figure out a way to automate the count, then Rizal doesn't do anything really. Okay. So that's the first campaign you'll update. On the next campaign that you'll update is the Facebook probe listing. So what will you update, Gani, for this one?
The analysis of the latest post. It's Facebook probe listing. So yeah.
Good. So you'll go onto this document, Gani, over here, over on this side. Where is it? Probe listing. Okay. You'll go to where the probe listings are,
Okay.
and you will add a column over in this side. What's the inquiry count?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So that's what Gani and Tara will do. Gani over here, Tara over here, and you guys can even split up the work, right? Gani will always do the top half. Tara will do the bottom half, right? You guys are in charge of making sure that these things turn into inquiries, right? So you'll update what the count is on the next, rotation. Okay.
Okay.
And you keep a running count, right? Don't count each post. Count what the total is. So just the same as in marketing, right? Not the number for that week, but the number in total. So you add the new results to the old results. Yes, Tara. Add new results to old results. Okay. All right. So that's what Gani will report on, and then on social media listening. Social media listening, you guys just post right here, right? You just fill this out, and you tell us how much activity has happened. Okay.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
So you can already count how much. This is like 5 already by today from Cynthia, and then however many more by next week. Okay. All right. And then on Booking.com, I don't know if there's anything on Booking.com now, but you just count how many Booking.com bookings have happened, and that's it.
Okay.
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 Okay. So your output, Gani, is very simple. Your output is inquiries, and in Booking.com, the number of bookings that we have, because there's no inquiries on Booking.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right. Do you feel like you need a sub discussion to understand it better?
I will go to the base tonight. I will discuss with Cynthia and Bibi as well.
Okay, very good. Let me go over to ask Aldo. Aldo, since we're shifting a lot of this attention over to this side, do you want to help on this side? Because I don't think there's going to be much flow coming over on the demand side unless Wayana creates a lot of activity over on her campaign.
From the supply side, I think it's good, but from the demand side, I'm not sure where can I help.
Okay, let's just do this right now. Aldo, I'll rely on you to tell us if you need some more work, okay? If you need some more work, then just let us know. Because right now there is quite a lot of work all of a sudden on Gani's side, right? Gani, you feel it? Yeah, there's quite a lot of work over on Gani's side to track this and stuff. But Gani, remember, you're in the end of the day, you are just in charge of reporting the number and getting that number to go up, okay? Delegate counts to other people, right? Nadine, they can do the count for you, okay? You can delegate the count to other people if you want. Ultimately, that's perfect because you want a higher number, they want a lower number to be successful. So you guys, that's a very perfect delegation. Make sense? You would like to say the number's higher, they would like to say the number's lower, right? So that's a pretty good, you guys will be able to find the truth then on that one. Okay?
I think on my side, I will help Mas Rizal for some campaigns because Mas Gani has Tara.
Yeah.
I think so,
Okay.
I will help on Mas
Thank you,
Rizal.
Aldo. Rizal will need a lot of help getting these funnels started because we need a lot of activity to start getting the results through. But once a week, 2 weeks later, we should see the same things that we're seeing in marketing. The results will start bubbling through, and some people will start thinking of new innovations, right? Oh, we should do this instead. This is great, right? They'll invent a new campaign, and then that becomes Vista Project Award, right? Those become like essentially the hospitality innovations that we're looking to generate. But no matter what, if we have a hospitality innovation or not, we should still produce results every day, okay? So Gani still produces inquiry results every day with Tara. Aldo produces meeting results, right? And Rizal produce impression results, and Wyatt produces deal results. Every day, everyone should produce results, okay? And then nobody will feel like they're not achieving because, you know, you're doing your part, right? And sometimes your result is no good, right? That's why, like let's say in the case of Rizal, right? We were able to determine that the web traffic that Rizal brought is actually not helping convert. So he's bringing in more traffic, but it's still not really good traffic, right? You could say, oh, the 40% that he brought in could be optimized, but you know, still, you know, if we fix your traffic quality, then everything, the landing page should see more results as we up the traffic. Okay, so this is where you guys will have to collaborate with each other and figure out what needs to be optimized. Oh my God, we've gone. we spent an hour. Sorry, but okay, this is a change in where we were going before, so we need to spend a little bit more time to coordinate that. But on Friday, we will still do the virtual sync up, okay? Next Wednesday, we will still do the virtual sync up the same way that we did today, and we will look forward to doing the same thing. Just update, write down what you believe your frictions are, communicate, and then get everything. Inputs go in by 11, outputs get understood and resolved by 3, okay? Okay, I think this will work. It will just require a little bit of skill training, Gani, to know what exactly to do. Gani, it's actually really easy. None of it is something hard. It's just a new type of coordinating path. Basically, you're following behind Rizal, Rizal's planting seeds, okay? He's planting seeds. You're coming over next month to prune the leaves, right? And then Nadine comes over next month to harvest the fruit, and then Shinthia comes over at the very end to replant the seeds. That's the way you should think of it, right? So you're always following Rizal to make sure that whatever he plants is going to produce fruit. Okay? Okay. All right, great. If you guys need to have a sub-discussion, Gani, do you need to have a sub-discussion with anybody?
Not yet, sir, not yet.
Okay, all right. What about Aldo?
Maybe I will wait. So I will helping Mas Rizal. So I will be waiting for him to discuss maybe tomorrow.
Okay, very good. And over to Tara. Any sub-discussions that you would like to have, Tara?
Yeah, I think I'll have a sub-discussion with Mazgani just to know exactly how I will be assisting him. And yeah.
Okay. You guys should probably split up your funnels. If you guys want, I'd like to have a sub-discussion with both of you in order to decide how to split the funnels. You guys have a problem right now, which is you're both in charge of the same layer. So then that's confusing later. Who's in charge of the layer? Let's go talk to Gani. Gani, get off right now. Well, you know, so it should be where one person is specifically knows what, everyone should know what you're in charge of so that everyone can come back to you to ask you oh, this part isn't working. What should we do, right? Otherwise, they'll oh, Tara knows. Oh no, Gani knows. Oh. Okay, great. Gani, Tara, just pick a time with me. I'll have a sub discussion with you guys on how to split the funnel work up. Okay,
Yeah.
and we'll do a simulation for what your work actually will look like. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
All right, good. Babe, Wayana, I need you to fill out the campaign for your new strategy. I'll probably have to work with you right now, and then we'll put your new strategy in, and that will be one of the revenue-ready demand funnels that we will optimize on that particular branch or survive, right? Getting the demand ready, getting the supply ready. This so far is the best supply campaign I can see. If it got 2 results within 2 days, then it's probably like faster and more effective than any of the other ones.
Like, I've been talking like they are under construction and then.
Okay, but it has produced more results than any other campaign so far, right? More deals, and it got us to our SLA faster. Okay, anyway, if you have any other discussion topics, please put it up on the discussion board right here. And then what I expect is that on Friday, all the cards in BI should be updated, and all the revenue-ready supply cards should be updated in the marketing Trello, okay? And none of the cards on low priority should have any updates because you shouldn't be working on low priority campaigns at the moment, okay?
Okay.
Okay, great. I'll not see you on Friday. I'll see you on Monday. Okay, bye everyone.